aka just us dipping. All right, let's go ahead.
Stay for the season finale.
The season finale. Everybody's out. Like, all right. So yeah, man, we're gonna get into it. We got Maister, MkLeo going with the Byleth here. For a minute, I thought that was Mars. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Mars got those like small buffs like a really long time ago, and then everyone, I know Leo was playing it a little bit, and then kind of was just like, never mind.
Yeah, it kind of fell by the wayside quick. I mean, he just had better options like the characters, sword wise. Like, clearly Byleth, like that has been one of his go-to characters. Been incredibly impressive. So I'll be interested to see if he does make it back to Sonics and Grands. I wonder if he'll try Byleth. Like,
absolutely not.
No, still no chance.
No, I don't think we were thinking about it, and yeah, just I don't think she has the tools for it. Like, I feel like that's the rough part. But I would imagine seeing another character, just maybe not Byleth. However, might not even get a chance to see that other character when you get MK or Maister going that deep for the KO. Man, he said, "Nah, you're not getting away from me." But you're allowed to do that against Byleth. I mean, they don't really have a lot of mix-ups. It's either they up B early, or they're up B late, and if they decide to up B late, like they've already cut their option of being able to potentially throw out the side B as like a counter attack, because it takes so long after for you to do anything that you're probably too low to grab the ledge. So good edge guard right there from Maister as the
see if you get the damage. Wow, that down tilt usually pretty safe, but not knocking on that Game & Watch shield there. Already 53% here, racked up onto MkLeo, still on the ledge here. Maister still keeping up the pressure. The bacon getting thrown the wrong way, but it's all right. We get the grab and we get the scoop. 81 already. Look at this. Maister is still going. Is he going to survive? No, cross stage. It must have been the tipper on that forward air.
Seriously, finally though, Leo able to get that stock off, so maybe start to put some momentum back on his side of things. I would expect this to be more almost like a dominant exchange on his part, just kind of giving the history of Byleth and Game & Watch. But Maister doing a good job hanging in there early.
And you just got to watch the firepower on this Byleth. Definitely a very hard-hitting character. Has the range as well to hit Game & Watch's shield in a safe manner, as long as you're spacing correctly. So far, slowly bringing it back, but is going to die off the top there to the down air.
Yeah, man, that was a really good down air, just placement in general. But I feel like MkLeo's not too far out of this. But like one thing that we saw earlier when we did see that Byleth was like, I mean, just the level of confidence that he was going for some of these moves. Like, we were getting the combos that I'm just not even used to seeing. Wow, at that.
Seeing that a couple times.
That had to be a DI mix-up. That had to be a DI mix-up.
I mean, the back air is that strong. I just didn't think he was able to reach him. Jeez.
Yeah. Like the hop, right? Just from the hop alone, I was just like, how did Byleth get up there so quick? Leo hitting Maister with the swiftness, man. Wow, that was so fast, and I didn't expect it. I don't think any of us expected it, and Maister definitely didn't expect it either.
Seriously, he was just kind of going on that. But to his credit, is able to maintain his composure. Still got the lead. Really in a good spot, honestly. Leo might not be coming back here. No, gonna make it back despite Maister's best efforts. Trying to put a lot of pressure on him. He's doing that. So now Maister's really just keeping him at bay, like trying to land safely. I don't know how he's still alive, but let's hope it's not to his detriment.
Oh my goodness, he could get the kill here. I do want to point out that was perfect DI. Oh wait, no up air, he nared instead. That was death. That was down tilt up air, and that would have killed, but gets a nair instead? Question mark. Wow, this is crazy. This is down to the wire here. So much rage on the Byleth.
All right. Pull himself back up. Let's go.
Is he gonna kill? Game Watch's throws are definitely not killing you, but
they ain't kill throws. That
very risky. But Leo finally getting Maister away from this leg pressure and the poke. The fade back.
Come on, bro.
No Arsene required. I can make these comebacks. I don't need that guy.
That was 98% that he had only came back. Or when he put Maister to his final stock, and he still brings it out. And off that, honestly, surviving off that perfect DI you mentioned too, Charles, like that was huge to keep that stock and that whole play alive.
if you watched like the blast zone camera, like Leo went exactly like pixel perfect to the corner. Like it was phenomenal. And I kind of like, I know some people were complaining when Ultimate first came out and like it had that little camera map or whatever, so you could see where someone is like according to the blast zone. I really like it too, like as a player, because if I ever die to something, I can like literally look at that camera and see like what part of the blast zone I got hit by, you know what I mean? So I can like adjust DI accordingly and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's really cool as a spectator too to see if someone DI'd something perfectly.
So either way, man, MkLeo comes behind one right there, 174 damage, I think, at the end. Yeah, we just could not find that last hit from Maister. So I know it's got to weigh on Maister a little bit, but you know, he is a player of great caliber, so hopefully that doesn't weigh on him so much that he ends up throwing the entire set off from one mistake. Yeah.
I just feel like Leo just enters this mode sometimes where it's just like, I'm not gonna die, and he just, you know what I mean? And like,
where the hell was that mode there?
It only comes on the last stock when it matters, Phil. All right. I mean, just think about it. How many times have we seen like the crazy 3-to-1 stock comebacks? You know, the game 4 Leos. Like, so many of those situations where it just seems like completely hopeless, and like Leo's just able to not die, and like he just eventually, you know, wins. You know, it's just crazy to me. His survivability is like insane.
Stuff there, yes, absolutely agreed.
Okay. Ooh.
Yep, the cross that was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that side B right there, when Byleth set up side B like that and grabbed the ledge, that's so hard to punish. It's like, feels impossible, and it has so much range too. It's such a good, obviously you got to set yourself up for that, but such a good option. Ooh, scoops! Oh, so
not
close.
quite, yeah.
A little too much rage for that setup, but that is the thing. Down tilt, oh man. Up smash too is like, the scoop is really good. It's so strong. I said this earlier, Byleth up air and up smash, very, very good moves. Very phenomenal.
152 on Leo. Gotta be oh so careful with this stock. Oh yeah, and it's a little too aggressive. Maister waiting for him and just easy forward tilt to close it out. So this is Maister's game to lose here. Leo with a ton of work he needs to do.
Okay, here's the grab setup, waits, but the up B, the get off me. Such a good tool in so many of these scramble situations. Oh, again, yep, the neutral air dodge right into the up B. Just going tick for tack here percentage-wise, which is definitely what you want to do when you're, you know, up an entire stock. So really good stuff from Maister. Ooh, the forward smash, but you gotta watch it. This Byleth has a lot of hard-hitting moves, and you are not a heavy character.
Yes, absolutely agree. Like, that was big for Leo to close that out, only taking 42%. So now it's, as far as I'm concerned, this is just about even. You know, Maister, you know, for such a huge lead he had, I don't feel like he really took as much took advantage of it as much as he could have.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's like crazy. It's so hard to punish Game & Watch normal getup because like the animation cue you get is very not so great. It's like he literally doesn't have an animation. He's like a 2D character, right? So it's like he like does this one little thing and then bang, he's like teleports into the normal getup situation or position. So the fact that Leo was able to hit like a tipper back air like that on the normal getup just really goes to show like how good he is at ledge trapping. Even being able to ledge trap a character like Game & Watch that is like traditionally like very difficult to do.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
great DI coming out from Maister. That definitely probably would have killed it if he hit the tipper there. Just barely off the mark. Off the top?
Oh. Okay.
Really close.
So, I was gonna say, there's another situation where Maister does have the lead, though. He might have to watch out, but yeah, finds the F tilt to go ahead and finish off that game. Was getting a little scary at first, though.
It was.
Yeah, getting a little scary.
There was definitely a lot going on that right side, but kudos to Maister, able to clutch it out, close it out, and tie things up one apiece. Yeah. Very nicely done.
Definitely showing he's got the chops for the ledge trap too. That lingering forward tilt, very, very good move. Not a lot of people know this too, but that forward tilt actually a very good two-framing move. It doesn't look like it hits below the ledge, but with characters that, you know, are susceptible to two-framing like Falcon, Fox, Rosa, stuff like that, you can definitely use that forward tilt, and it kind of snuffs them out. A little harder to do two-framing wise against characters like Byleth or Joker, the ones that have the tethers, kind of mix up when they reel up, but definitely still a really good option to catch the normal get up just because of how long it lingers.
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, it's just a good move just in general, man. We've seen Maister steal a lot of stocks with that. Also, it just seems like relatively quick as well, too, for an F tilt. So, you know, good stuff to Maister. Well, honestly, good stuff to Maister, just always taking this character and like just excelling with this character in such a major way that you don't see a lot of other Game & Watches like this. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of speaks volumes, like to be Game & Watch against Leo's Byleth and like get a game. Like that's that just seems like a tall task in itself.
Yeah, and the one thing I will say about Maister too, it's like, first season of PGR wasn't too hot for him, right? And then he everyone told him Game & Watch sucked, but he pulled through and he literally innovated this character. Nobody was there. There was no other top player doing stuff with Game & Watch, and because especially when you play meta characters like Wolf or Palu, very prevalent characters to the meta, there's a lot of things that you can just study, right? Like you can just look at other top players and see what they're doing with the character and kind of either emulate it and fit it all into your own playstyle. But Maister literally had to figure out everything for himself. So that's definitely something I give him a ton of credit for. That is not easy to do. And to do that and get rank 6 in season 2 for PGR, that is crazy. That is so... That takes a lot of hard work and a lot of talent to do that.
All right. So, as we keep moving, man, into our, our game, we got a little bit of a % lead here from Maister. Seems like he's won a fair share of these neutral exchanges, but yeah, it's going to go ahead and keep that. That's the one thing. That's the good thing about that bow. You can't cancel it just in case you don't want to shoot it, but got to watch out for the bucket. That is a very dangerous move in this game now that it can reflect and absorb at the same time.
Yep.
It's so interesting too because with the other DLC characters, it feels like they gave them crazy projectiles. Look at Gun, even Sephiroth neutral B, right? You can jump cancel it at any time. Look at literally what Giga Flare does and stuff like that. And then I look at Byleth's neutral B, I'm like, dang, they really didn't want to give you a good projectile.
It leaves a little to be desired. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I mean, to be fair, maybe the character would have been too crazy if you had a really good Link Arrow-esque, right? Something really quick and easy to throw out, but definitely not the character's main strength though. Obviously, the character mainly thriving off of the range of the aerials, forward air, bear, very strong disjointing moves up air, up smash. So definitely the character has a lot of other strengths to compensate. Doesn't really the projectile is kind of like a cherry on top. Yeah, I can kind of fling this out. Right, but it's not a core part of the gameplay.
Hey, little side view action, but did not get the sweet spot of it. Okay, get up attack's gonna work here too. Man, we are struggling to get this first stock off of both of our competitors right now, man. Good percentage. There it is. Walks up, drops the chair on them.
The chair, dude, that move's too good. It two frames. It just kills. It's just an overall great.
It's actually been a pretty big, it's been a pretty good big go-to for Maister throughout this top 8 I've seen. He's done a lot of kills with that forward tilt. So
wow, that kill.
Oh, but Leo though, okay, didn't even look strong, right? Didn't even like it got that good hit, but it was you know what? The Game & Watch. You ain't got no weight. Yeah. That's pretty much the justification for that death right there. So. Good stuff. About a 50% lead for Maister. Leo trying to back off, find some way, wading through a lot of this pressure.
Ooh, I like that up.
Staying in control, huh?
Ooh, okay. Is that gonna kill? Yes, it does. Oh, gotcha. Slip it on the ledge trap. Where you at?
Bro,
the up conversion, looking fancy out here.
Just ridiculous play from Leo. Maister though. Immediate retaliation, and we are really going down to the wire for this third game. Somebody trying to go up 2-1. Hard to predict at this point, man. They're just trading blows.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hey, racking up that damage. Here comes the aerials.
Right
yep. It's so crazy because after you deal with Game & Watch up air, you got to deal with Nair afterwards. That move is so hard to beat out, man. Maister just does such a great job of setting his Nair placement up for success with the previous up airs as well. Just like that, we see 1 or 2 up airs and then right into Nair, and ooh, the big head, the big up smash, and just deleted that stock.
Dude,
yeah, I mean, he wanted middle stage that bad. He just literally jumped straight to it. And nah, man, I'm right here. He was going lining up a back air too, but Maister was already well under him. Yeah. So that just was great awareness from Maister to know that MkLeo was going to try to fight for that middle stage super hard, and he thwarted that super quickly.
Yeah, and I mean, we see like the lack of base stats coming in there for Byleth, right? Like we talked about mobility. Definitely something Byleth doesn't have, and you're gonna be able to like pressure, react, and like really anticipate all these kind of movements when the character doesn't have like that much crazy base stats, right? Now doing that to Wolf, that's a whole other story. That character be flying, you know what I mean? That character has so much air drift, and you got to respect Nair on top of that. Like that, to do that to a character like Wolf is way different than like Byleth, and that's where Byleth can really struggle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that that's the thing though, is that one thing that Byleth also struggles in these matchups where she is like relatively slow in comparison to the person that she's going up against. I know that the range should be a thing that we should be accounting for, and being able to like space out forward and back airs to avoid up Bs. But Game & Watch is like initial dash is actually really good. So that initial dash into a position to shield to up B is always like something you got to worry about as well.
Right, and like Game Watch kind of being on the shorter end, like you're not going to really see Byleth benefit off of like Rising Fair or Rising Bear. It's mainly going to be falling, right? So it's like Byleth's go-to option with a Rising Aerial, like anything aggressive like that, is going to be Nair. And Nair is good, but it definitely lacks range. So if you do want access to the range, you have to set up a falling aerial, which does take time, right? And if you're giving that time for Game & Watch's position, obviously going to take advantage of that.
Right.
So the Maister's honestly is pretty much done perfectly. Like the last game, like he won it convincingly. He had like what 1 or 2% on his last stock. Like that was, that was not a fluke at all. Anything kind of down to the wire. Like Maister kind of dominated that. Honestly, dominating the start of this this fourth game as well. My lord, Leo just trying to get back safely, but he's taking so much damage. Fortunate that platform was there to kind of alleviate some of it, man. But Maister staying on him. I can't remember seeing Maister be this efficient against Leo. Like I don't care who Leo is playing. Like I just can't remember the last time I seen Maister be this efficient against him. Period. Like, this is definitely my sponsor's running this tournament. Like I, what I'm saying, I get that raise, man. I don't know when you got to re-sign, man, but get that bonus.
MK who? Oh, MK who?
Why still living? Okay.
Phenomenal DI coming out from Maister. You saw just pretty much like he either went like straight left DI or like down and left is the optimal DI for that hit in that situation. Really good stuff. Didn't die off the top there. Had a lot of room to work on the left side of the stage there. Maister still surviving 127% on this Game & Watch. No tipper.
Wow. Yes. It's getting harder and harder for him to find his KO, except for right there. The step back F tilt is going to go ahead and find it. But he got 55 damage on him already, and he's put himself on these platforms, man. Definitely not what you want to do against Maister. You've seen what he can do with those up airs.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like, even if Maister doesn't like get the kill necessarily, and he still does in those particular situations with up smash and stuff like that, and he's trying to slice through all that bacon. Oh man. But like, even if someone's not getting a KO in specific situations, you got to watch the damage, right? We've pointed out so many times, it's just like, wow, like how much damage did Maister get off of that up air juggle, And it's like, if he's getting like, 50 plus damage, and it's not like 0 to 50, because like when you get 0 to 50, it's almost expected in Ultimate, right? Like that's almost like kind of a standard of like, okay, like most characters can do like 0 to 50-ish damage. But like when you're at like 80 and you take 50 damage off of a situation, like that matters a lot because that's putting you into the KO range.
Okay. Oh no. Trying to get back to the stage. Managed to do such. It takes the forward. Oh.
Almost got the snipe.
Oh, we got him.
Do it again.
Why not? Rinse and repeat, and good credit. Kudos to Leo, 146, man. He really made that second stock count.
Yeah, that rage really pulling through with the forward tilt, but hey, there's the chair. I mean, dude, it's like, I'm trying to think. I think that's probably, in terms of like how much KOs Maister got this tournament, like I feel like forward tilt's the most common move he uses for KOs. That and up smash, I feel, right? Like
for sure. Like we saw like one down tilt KO earlier too, but like most of it has been up smash. And it's like there's 3 KOs you're gonna get: down smash to F smash, up smash, or F tilt. So,
right.
And then if he goes off stage, you get the back air of the forward air. But that's he has to chase for those. We're talking about specifically on stage. That F tilt has been doing a lot. And now looks like we're potentially getting to a game 5. Man, he had such like a dominant start with MkLeo. Wow. Jesus.
I mean,
it's game 4, baby.
Fighting for it right now.
The turnaround just ridiculous.
Dang,
not the first time we've seen that either.
Yeah, we're just trying to break down how Maister gets the KOs, and Leo was like, shut the heck up. Check it out. It's already done. Game 5.
Maister got that lead and started looking ahead to Sonics, but nah, you gotta worry about what's right in front of you, man. It's a big game 5 here that's gonna go a long way in determining how this tournament kind of shapes up. Because I know a lot of people are probably thinking, okay, Leo gets to grand finals, probably gonna reset, right? That's just kind of what most everybody would assume. At the very least, gonna get a reset here. Maister gets there, maybe Sonics can close it out in one set. Not to say he can't do it again in one set against Leo. I mean, he beat him obviously earlier in winners finals, but just kind of how like you might look at it and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I think this is a big game.
Loser bracket Leo definitely hit different.
You know,
and we can all say that from experience, right? Like how many times have we seen Leo just, dip in a loser and it's just like, this is just another day. Let me just slay half the PGR and take my crown like real quick and I'm out. Like
too many.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna, I'm gonna wait because he, from what I was told, that boy was mad when he was playing or on his stream when he was talking about that last match. So we're gonna wait.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll see if he can get there. He definitely Leo wants that rematch, right, with Sonics, but Maister ain't gonna be like, oh well, go right on in. You're gonna have to fight for that spot. So game 5, both these players have been going back and forth this entire set, pretty fast paced honestly as well. So really excited to see who's gonna come into this game 5 with that early edge.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, like that's the thing though, is I feel like whoever won game 4 usually comes with the edge, but it has been pretty much back and forth between them. We're going to get another Mr. Game & Watch / Byleth match between our competitors. 2-2. Whoever wins this will go on to play Sonic.
Yep, Smashville is the pick. Definitely the smallest stage of all the stages in the stage list. So definitely, we'll see how, especially the up air juggle. I want to see how it affects it because there's only one platform here and it's dead center. So definitely center stage control is very, very different on the stage just because there's only one platform and it's in the strongest possible position at the center. So we'll see who's able to control that center area. Can be a little tough because the stage is a little smaller, but it's very back and forth pull here for our competitors. Ralph.
I thought that late hit was going to be it. Holy.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if it was Joker, he was done. Like, Byleth's tether just goes so far. Even if you don't have that little hop, that little initial hop, All
right.
Oh, God. In this situation, I'll give it to Leo because it's like, oh, there it is. It's not enough, though. The talented up air, I thought that would be it. Leo playing very safe, staying very far away. That up smash, not going to matter. You're hitting it with the sword.
Yeah, it's just that range of Byleth coming through there. Easy clap, so I mean, I'd hate for this to be the game where it becomes so one-sided, right? Like Maister performed really, really good up until this point, but and he's still doing it. Okay, nice, goes deep. Like Byleth very limited options when coming back. Maister exploiting that cleanly with the back air. So
yeah, as soon as the side B came out, we already knew what it was. Like as long as he was able to get past that, that was going to be it. However, though, you gotta find some damage here, man. Oh God,
what, that lunge though? He went that far.
Yeah, damn. The smash side B version that does get you a bit of distance. So
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was nice. Luckily though, and he hit him with the sweet spot. But luckily that's like one of the worst angles to send in this game. Usually, that move, like it's a very strong move, but it sends at that 45 degree. Like that's just, you never really want to send that in this game. Jesus though, goodbye. Back here though, sending straight left.
He just threatened him with the short hop too. Like that was perfect.
Yep.
Great execution from Leo. Really one stock away from wrapping this up, getting a rematch against Sonics in grand finals. Unless Maister can kind of rally here, make the most out of this final stock he's on.
This spacing really from Leo has been so on point. Where he's setting up these falling fairs, these falling backers have really just got him this lead and have done so much. But the forward air, honestly, Maister not really taking much damage between these stocks, usually around that 30 to 40% mark. So wow, Maister still keeping it close and still having that confidence no matter what the situation is.
Okay. Leo's got his number though. Leo's got his number though, bro. Like he was, that was two different situations where he did the right thing off the ledge, where he did the right thing to counteract what Maister did off the ledge and got the win off that. Scooped him and sent him gut flying, bro. That was nice.
And the big reason why that worked is because Leo is not pummeling. If you notice, when Leo plays a lot of his characters, especially his Joker, I mean, one, Joker's throws are really quick, but he will grab someone and like buffer the throw like instantly. And the reason why he does that is you pummel, you get a little bit of that chip damage, right? Which sometimes you want it. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to pummel, get a little bit more damage so my back throw can kill, right? Those are like situations where, yes, you pummel for the KO, right? But Leo opts to usually just instantly throw his opponent so they have less time to react and DI. That forward throw he did, he should not have been able to connect like fair or bear, whichever one he went for. He shouldn't have been able to connect it like true combo like that, right? But because he caught Maister off guard, because Maister didn't DI the throw correctly, because he just instantly did it after the grab, that really set Leo up for that kind of situation. And it's tough to be able to like react to a throw that quick, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're shielding, you're like expecting to like shield off like some kind of defensive option, right? So yeah, really good stuff to Leo there with the DI mix.
It was definitely the how quickly they do that. So it was down throw forward air. Now the down throw bear definitely would have KO'd. I wasn't expecting down throw forward air too. Forward air is definitely significantly weaker than back air, tipper or not, but he still, I mean, it was enough. You know, definitely enough.